Shit. Sorry, I muted us for a second. Anyway, we're back. It's game 2. RmR taking a night raid. Night raid up 1-0, and we're halfway through the vanity phase because of that giveaway that Stu won. So congrats, Stu. I gave you the code. Hope you enjoy your 100 gold coins. Last time somebody won, actually, they played Plinko and won an avatar. So nicely done.
The whole 100 gold coins, which gives you one roll in Plinko.
Yeah, it gives you one roll, and there's literally no 100 GC avatars last time. I checked. You can't play anything.
Unless it's thingy.
A sale?
They are, yeah, a sale.
Yeah, and there's like
English is
smaller
hard.
stuff that you can do.
Yeah, so unfortunately, viewers, my teammate Slaskadred had to leave, and I still can't say it correctly, but that's what happens when you can't speak Danish.
Why can't
Anyways,
you speak Danish?
because I'm American, according to you.
What do you mean according to me? It's like according to facts. Anyways, yeah, neither side, actually, this is the first time that either side's going to dip into their extra time with only one ban left in the second banning stage, so pretty quick draft on the whole of it. Anyway, Cthulhuphant and Legionnaire going to be banned out by Pingu, and Swiftblade and Ophelia banned out by Misery, so he picked the Lego last time, and apparently he does not want to do that again, because he first or second bans it, which is silly to me.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd ever want to do that, ever.
Yeah.
Anyways, is Staff going to be playing mid again, or is he going to be playing the Tempest? Because I really feel that he's so much better on, well, a jungler.
I mean, that might have been a weird thing, because Lego's a non-traditional jungler, so maybe he can't play Lego.
Maybe.
And that's what their thinking was, that, oh well, I guess we'll stick him mid, but he definitely
Hey,
can play
look,
Tempest.
it's a hero.
Oh,
It's a hero you hate.
Kinesis
Or you
too,
like
I don't
them?
like Kinesis, so, but Rally's worse.
Actually, Rally has its uses as a support.
Sure.
Not
People don't play it as a
because,
support.
yeah, I played as a support or semi-support, just in case, like, you can roam with it, and if you're facing a very gank-heavy lineup, you can save someone so heavily with that compel. There's only a few skills that stop you from compelling, Glacius Freeze being one of them, and, like, Polywogs, Morph, and Tongue-Tied another. Two. You can't actually compel people who are morphed. I find that so weird. And same thing with Sheepstick. You can't compel people or tablet people who are Sheepsticked. Did you know that?
I did not, actually.
I find that
make a lot
quite
of
stupid.
sense. Yeah, me too.
What? I love it.
Alright. No, Sasuke loved that too, so it's too bad he left before the prisoner pick. We could have talked to him about prisoner all day long.
Yeah. And he would have been so happy that we'd be talking to him about Prisoner. And he'd feel so bad because he left. And he should feel really, really bad right about now.
Yep.
Because there's a Rally and a Prisoner.
Does he
and
like
a
Rally?
Parasite.
Rally's bad.
He likes Rally. On me.
Damn it.
Dun 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 dun.
I don't get it.
It's because of a screaming. Stop having your phone on
I
during
know.
this super serial casting time. God.
I got a message, and I didn't respond to it. Okay, so now I have responded to it. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Keep talking, Shuriken.
No.
About something. I don't know.
You're rude.
They moved King Plato to the Parasite this time. This is something that NR will do every so often. Cookie's going to play the Wretched Hag, presumably in the Suicide? No, it's going to be Shoreline Hag. Suicide Rally. They switch up the roles a little bit, which is sort of something that feels better to me. Like, I like it that teams kind of move their roles around, makes it a lot less easy to predict. I get why they do it, obviously, but
Or they're just like, I hate this hero. I'm never playing this hero solo. Or I suck with this hero. Like, for example, if Cookies can't play Ophelia, but King Plato can, or in this case, Hag, probably for King Plato. He might not be too comfortable with that hero because Parasite's a shit easy hero, and I can tell you that 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't have difficulty playing it. And they're going.
Prisoner's just kind of like, hello, boys. And he will get the Magmus, but he gets Lava Surge, so he can just leave, except he gets frozen. And they have Blink on Hag. No, they have Haunt, so that's not going to do too much. Not the greatest cook for Prisoner. Yeah,
Why didn't they turn? Like, they didn't know that Rally wasn't there, but okay, Rally actually made a pretty big deal, I think.
Well, if Rally was there, that would have been a kill.
Yeah.
So
But then
maybe
again, Glacius could have also died from just the Torture and Magma stun.
it's true.
Because he had no stats. Look at his health, 450? That's insane. And he's actually, wow, forgotten one. Looking at Glacius while he wards. Very intimidating.
Gunblade using the Ursa ult, worth mentioning.
It has a claw.
It has a claw. It's the Gun Claw Gunblade, so that makes sense.
Really?
Yeah,
Does it?
it
Damn.
does.
So much thought put into these avatars, it's amazing.
Yeah, I haven't been super happy about the last few. I don't think Gunblade really needed. I liked the dev. The Magnus was alright, and I wasn't too happy with the Gunblade or the Bensington.
I like the Moraxis one and the Usuri Gauntlet. I thought they're cool, but like they're just reaching right now with the rest of them. Like the Bensington one was just kind of like, really? He's riding a fucking creature?
Robot bear.
Robot beaver?
I think it's a bear.
Is it?
I think so.
I think it was. I thought it was a beaver.
I don't think a beaver
Is
makes
beaver
a lot of
avatar?
sense.
No, probably not. Actually, because it's the female mech thing, a beaver makes quite some sense. In the other way, version of the word.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, Magnus may have pulled back in. There's the freeze. Finally, Shackle does go down out of Bloodlust as the lane. Not a bad initiation from Prisoner. That's something we haven't really talked about, but obviously Prisoner, a fantastic counter to Magnus. And this is going to be a
I think we
tough
should talk more about how Bensington's riding a beaver.
We should talk more about how I'm not, and why not.
Well, to be expected, Gunblade is wrecking bottom completely.
I think
And-
290.
And Prisoner should win versus Magnus. I feel
Yeah.
if they're evenly matched in skill-wise, then Prisoner should always win because he hits harder and he has a skill that completely negates all of Magnus' skills. And talking about
And
stuff,
they're gonna get this well on to Torture. Top lane they do kill Cookies actually. I didn't even hit that at
Cookies
all.
killing
But, yeah.
cookies. Cookies killing cookies.
Cookies, why? Why'd you kill your friend? Your protege, understudy, whatever you want to call him.
Really?
By the way, Legions still have a ground career. They have learned nothing.
No, they don't.
They did until
Well,
about
like
5
it was
seconds ago.
240. It was 240. Like you gain how much gold per second? 1.2 or something. And only 2 minutes have passed, so 120. Like you can't expect a support who spent all that money to have 200 gold at only 140 seconds passed.
No, that's fine.
160.
Anyway, speaking of that middle lane, looks like Magnus and Glacius and Torture both in a little bit of trouble. Glacius trying to get out of here. He will pop the health pot and should be just fine. Torture is out of regen except for trees. They're going to put the freeze onto Magnus, and that's going to be the end of that. Bottle up from Prisoner. He's looking for a hook, but it doesn't have that and the shackle, so probably wouldn't be able to get a kill even if you landed one.
He just needs to He needs to walk up to Magnus and shackle him, and then
Oh, yeah.
it's a dead Magnus. He has enough mana for both.
Yeah.
Don't try to hook
Hook,
first. Don't try to
hook,
hook. Why
hook.
would you try to hook? Why would you try to hook?
How is he going to walk up to Magnus and shackle him there?
Well, how is he gonna hook him?
If he gets lucky, or Magnus is
Yeah,
bad,
no, this
and
is no.
ruin 10
This is not
seconds.
luck anymore. Like, you can't hit those hooks.
Yeah, I agree, but you miss 100%
Oh,
of the hooks
bottom
you don't
lane.
take. But yeah, Rally
Didn't-
is going up against Gunblade, and I think Gunblade has this. Demoralizing Roar not doing all that much, but it looks like Rally actually is going to be able to squirt on out of there. He's really low and has the compel back up in a couple of seconds, but he's going to run into Tempest unless Tempest is completely oblivious to what's going on, which seems to be the case.
Come on, Rally. I know you want to do this. Be a man.
You got
Something
it.
You
You got it,
Mulan
Rally.
song.
Oh, he wants this so bad.
Something about a Mulan song. Something about a man.
Yeah.
But Gunblade's thinking like, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh, he missed it! Oh, that's real bad. There it is.
Okay,
And then
are they
25.
playing East? Mid.
Yep.
Hook him
And
on the
they're gonna
Magnus, but
Chain
they're turning on the
they're on
Glacius right
Glacius, and I think Glacius might actually be dead here. And nope, Shackle's there, and that's going to slow down the Legion team heroes just enough. No, Torture gets the last auto attack. I think Torture is probably still going to fall. Yeah, last auto from Prisoner goes through. So it's a support for support. And actually,
But Torture could have survived had Magnus just stunned. He had a bottle charge. He could have bottled up and followed the Prisoner to stun, and chain reactions was up. So that was 100% not a Prisoner kill. I mean, not a kill for Prisoner. I mean, not a Torture dead. You know.
Gunblade with the jukes in the bottom lane, fogging that Rally and going in the other direction. Rally does have Compel up in a couple of seconds, but Gunblade puts the ultimate down. He's realizing that, yeah, I can't really get out of this, and Rally ends up getting the kill. Tempest with a very late rotation.
I think he could kill Tempest if he compels an ultis.
Yep,
Glacius
and Glacius
is well.
here, to, but yeah,
Well,
that's,
you don't.
that was
no,
not
that's
good.
disgusting.
That was not
dirty.
good.
That's disgusting. I mean, they could have literally just chased down this Tempest without a second thought, because Tempest has no boots at this time, and I think everybody at this level knows that. Unless he went for a Chalice boots, but not a lot of people do that, because I still feel that the mana ring...
You can look at his items. I mean, they had vision of him, they could have just looked at
Yeah,
his
exactly.
inventory.
Like, Rally could have just ran up. He had mana battery as well, so we wouldn't really have died from the stun or anything either. I don't know. But, you know, rotating people... Maybe. But Night Raid taking quite a significant lead, even though I don't know what Parasite's doing, farming a skeleton by auto-attacking.
Well, he's got 240 gold per minute, so it's fine.
Is it though?
It's fine.
You
Calm
can
down.
farm 300 GM
Nope.
with Parasite.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
you can. Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. If you
Yeah, you
could
can.
do that, then King Plato will be doing it. And he's not doing it, therefore you can't do it.
None of his camps rewarded.
Everything's fine. Anyway, nice bait actually under this Rally as they bring the Magnus in, and or the Glacius, what am I even talking about? And that Haste Rune. Not the greatest. Nightmares.
Gunblade should have more farm.
Probably
For them
yes.
to have a chance in this game, he needs to have 350 GPM, and for Rally to be at 200 GPM. But Rally is at 240, and Gunblade is at 290. And how is Hag winning versus a Kinesis? That
I don't know.
Cookies showing he's the better cookies. He has a better
Thank you for
taste in
that.
cookies.
That was very helpful. I can't blame you. I really can't. I can't at all.
Like, at this point in time, you just... No. You
No.
can't say anything about it.
You're absolutely correct.
Parasite rotating without a creep.
Yeah. Speaking of cookies,
It's-
I'm actually kind of surprised he only has one death. I feel like they should be able to kill him more often with the Parasite. The Face all gonna stop the mass control, and that's not gonna be fun.
He could have killed him! Why? Why? Why is
that wasn't
Parasite
great.
alive? Well, Cookies didn't get the kill on Cookies, but Cookies did get the assist on Cookies.
It's good.
Yeah. And Prisoner actually at 400 GPM.
Yeah.
Highest in the game.
He's having a really good time in this middle lane.
Yeah, Misery liking the hook
2-0,
heroes, I see.
0.
He's quite the hooker.
It's what we like best
And they-
in HoN, is hookers.
Come on, Gunblade. Why are you trying to gank with Invis? It makes no sense. Like, why did he even try to go middle? Why isn't he just farming?
I don't know.
What is Rally doing? Okay, Rally's
Wasting
middle.
his Compel, and yeah, now he's totally dead. They're gonna drop the Gunblade ultimate as well, which is not super necessary, but it's not bad.
Maybe.
I think they could have killed him without it, but it's not that big a deal. It's not that long cooldown, 80 seconds, and we're relatively early in, so it's fine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I just feel like Gunblade ulti is just so spammable. It's like Arachna ulti.
It's Arachna ult is a lot shorter. It's 60 seconds
Okay.
level 3. Arachna ult is 30 seconds level 3.
Yeah, okay. It's similar.
But yeah, I mean they're both ultis that you can use, I think, without being too upset about it in the early stage of the game. And they're gonna
Mass
put us into a
control
box
is
tower
up
push.
again. Kinesis should be ganking middle, seeing as he has the perfect setup with the Magma Stun and Torture Stun. Like, there's been so many chances where Prisoner is just kind of out of position, so to speak, Like, he might not be out of position if it were 2-on-2 middle, but had Kinesis been there, it would have most definitely been a free kill on that prisoner. Even though he now has 1100 health, Mystic Vestments, Bottle, Steam Boots, TP, and everything. Like, I think that if you're having such a bad time against Hag, you're not going to have a better time by staying there. You're going to have a better time by helping your other lanes win.
Yeah. Anyway, Prisoner is free at last, and that's where he is. Anyway, the bottom lane they do kill Tempest.
No,
The Eruption as a counter onto Prisoner, and he's going to die. Kinesis also falling in the top lane. There's action at 3 different places at the same time, and I managed to catch one of those things. Because I'm decent at this, but
they melded.
Yeah, there goes Torture, back lost.
The action melded, Quincy.
In the end, 3 heroes in Legion Tide die. So, Night Raid, nice engagements.
Again, what is Gunblade doing?
Hanging out.
Huh.
Having a good time. Poking present 25.
Yeah. Fun, 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 fun.
Do you think he's looking forward to the weekend?
I think so. Although it was probably weekend when they played this.
It probably was. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee it.
And now Rally is going in, but unbeknownst to him, there was a Tempest. That was the right word to use, right?
Yeah, it is. You just mispronounced it a little bit. It's fine. I really
Sorry.
shouldn't be throwing stones on that one.
Unbeknownst?
No, I'm mispronouncing words. Anyway, middle lane, they're going to shove big Magnus as well. Chain reactions go through onto Prisoner, and Magnus is going to survive, actually, as they get Nightmares in the background of Glacius. And now, all of a sudden, Prisoner in a lot of trouble. Stasis Smash comes through, and he should fall as well, so... Excellent rotation.
And RmR taking tower, bottom.
Yeah.
Right? They're back in this game. 3k gold swing.
Hey, look at that. Kinesis rotated from the top lane, they got 2 kills.
What? What? No.
No? It looked like that's what happened to me.
Really? No, I'm not being sarcastic for the sake of making you look ridiculous, but I'm being sarcastic for the sake of Kinesis having... should have been doing that, like, about 2 minutes earlier. My Bro is connecting.
Yeah, he does that.
Why?
I don't know. Every so often there'll be a replay and Meisty will connect to it, and I'm like, is he casting? Is he observing? Why does he have S2 powers? Doesn't do anything. Top lane, Lava Surge misses, as that was pretty poor timing from Cookies onto Cookies. Cookies with the superior reaction gets away from Cookies.
To be honest, there's no Cookies here from the Legion side. Cookies wasn't base.
Shut up.
I know you're trying.
Magnus was Cookies' last game? No.
No.
No. It was Present 25 that played Magnus last game.
Yeah.
I just want to say Cookies a lot. I want cookies, Shortcan. Make me some cookies.
Dude, I'm pretty hungry.
Me too. I haven't had lunch yet.
I have had dinner, but what about second dinner?
Right? Well, apparently Meister Bro's casting. Look at that.
I heard something about this, though, that he was not actually casting, and that he was,
Lying? I don't know. Top lane, Gunblade is going to go down. And
Meanwhile,
looks like Prisoner, yeah, in the middle lane, gonna put his ultimate down, but it's not gonna be enough to save him. No, he pulls everybody back in. Misery with the haste rune. It isn't enough to save him. What player?
Guess who made them lose that kill? Cookies.
Stasis Smash?
I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why he lifted it. Just QQ, because you don't want to keep him in place anymore. You just want to kill him at that point, so he doesn't get his ulti off. And Hook incoming?
Yep, no, not gonna hit Magnus. They do manage to get the tower. Parasite throwing the leech in the background, and Nightmares in the Glacius is kind of looking for the cutoff, and he needs to be careful. The shackle goes down onto Kinesis. Rally compels through on him as well, and he's gonna be able to get away. So in the end, Parasite gonna infest the creep, and we'll see what they can do onto this Magnus. They do get the hook in the back onto Kinesis, and I think he's definitely dead. Yeah, he's totally screwed. There's nowhere he can try to get a counter kill, but that's not gonna be the case. So in the end, Cookies gets killed by Cookies. Got that one right.
Mm-hmm. I think that Cookies is playing really well. From Night Raid.
And Stu confirms lies from Micey. Apparently not casting.
Yeah. He maybe was the reason for something else later in the thing, which something happened.
I don't know. I actually have no idea what you're talking about, and
Do you want me to just tell you and
No.
everybody else on the cast? No?
probably not. There's a good chance that no.
Okay, then I won't say.
Anyway.
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, Cookie's playing quite well. 601, 460 GPM. Pretty nice, especially on a hag who can snowball and farm and carry and do a lot of things in team fights.
And they're gonna jump on pressure in the middle lane. Chain reaction following the lava surge. Tempest Hole used as well. I don't think that was necessary. But they get the kills.
KS, kill secured, you know.
Well, it's a KS except for the fact that the Forgotten One got the kill, so. Rally and Glacius, they want to kill these agents. No! Glacius, no! No. Rally's gonna live and he'll get that last kill, but
It's great. I love that. That was nice. I enjoyed that. And then all you need to type in alt chat. All you need to type in alt chat is like shortcut to base.
yeah. You always just do hashtag worth. That tends to justify pretty much everything.
Yeah. But I think he lost like his boots money. And now he still doesn't have
He
boots.
has no money items.
Boots.
Oh, nightmares. Yeah. What a nightmare for you.
He's like Fusen.
This,
in Widowmaker.
yeah,
he's like
I'm well
support.
over it. But yeah, I mean like
nerf yourself.
this is worse than Fusen even. Like Fusen doesn't get a lot of gold, but Nightmares is 88 GPM in a team that's winning.
In a team that has taken 2 towers.
Yeah. That's kind of bad. Does he have any creep kills? Nope.
He does have 4 of the 9 deaths.
And top lane, they're going to lock down this hag, and they will burst her, so Cookie's killing Cookies.
Again.
It's good. Nice counter kill for Cookies.
Dude, I love the Cookies killing.
Because earlier Cookies, of course, had killed the Cookies, and now this time Cookies gets the revenge kill on the Cookies.
Yeah. Is there any other way that we should like say Cookies? One with a Z and one with an S? I think it's pretty even.
Zed.
To be honest. Oh, unbeknownst. Okay.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, but I didn't hear you. And then Stu made it very clear.
No, I told you what it was.
Yeah, and then I asked again because I couldn't hear you the first time, and then. God.
Mumbling. Yeah, I do mumble sometimes. It's fine. Top lane, they will be able to take out this tier 1 tower. Hopefully everybody heard that, and if not, it's dead now, so figure it out for yourselves.
I don't know, like, they're still behind.
Yep. They also lose the mid tier 1, so...
Again,
Anyway, the Shackle onto Magma's hook back as well, and it just gets destroyed. Lots of ports coming in, though. You can see them all over the place. Chain reactions do miss, and Energy gets popped, as this is actually going to be a 4v5, so they probably don't want this. And, yeah.
Fake back, best back. Please hook someone. Misery.
Yeah, no, there's a portal key jump, but is it actually going to do anything? No, his ulti gets broken by a couple of heroes, and now he's going to get turned on. They get the counter kill. Bapalat's going to come through on the Forgotten One, and the Torturer is dead. Looks like Parasite's going to be able to infest a creep, as he has a puzzle box. Tempest's going to get hit by the sides beside him. No, it's stopped by the nice lava surge from Magmas. Gunblade has the ulti onto Wretched Hag that makes him restrained. He cannot blink. Cookie's going to fall in the background. Glacier Downpour going to help kill the Kinesis, and Magmas with a 2-man lava surge, not bad. Glacier's gonna fall as a result. Gunblade's crippling slugs, not really necessary, but
another stun
well.
incoming soon.
Can he get 1? Can he get 2? Can he get none? What's gonna happen? I'm on the edge of my seat.
No, he's getting juked.
Yep.
And he's running back right into the rally.
He's gonna have Steam Bath, and apparently they don't want to fight this anymore, so he will PK on out.
Although that fight looked so good for Legion side, they are still behind by the same amount at the start of the fight as at the start of the fight, which is really strange considering that they brought down Hag, who was the top farmer for the Hellborn side, and it was also great that both Cookies died at like the same time.
And Gunblade gonna get hit by the Shackle, hook back, and we got Magmas here looking to try to save somebody. Torture is also gonna miss the chain reaction. It looks like Gunblade will survive. Rally is instead going to get turned on as he cannot get out of there. Kinesis coming in with some stiff.
Puzzle box level what? Oh man, that's
Can't tell
frustrating that we can't
because
see
it's a
that.
creep. I think it's level 1, to be honest. It's 374
I don't know,
GPM.
1930.
So 374. He should
Okay.
be level 2. Or 3.
Or level 3.
In the
I think
last
that's
fight, it
level
definitely
3.
was not level 3.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't there. He's
Ooh,
actually
no
using mass
fire.
control on the Ancients. Not sure about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's level 3 puzzle
No
box.
fire blade.
Yeah, alright, so he just finished level 3 puzzle box on Parasite.
But why no fire blade on Imbapingu? I mean, do you want to nerf yourself when you purge the puzzle box?
He
Like,
just
look
killed
at
it
him.
and took over half his health.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
Maybe he wants to kill the wizard and not the Mauler.
maybe.
Or maybe he just wants the mana steal.
For what?
Hag?
No. I think it's a terrible item in this game. I honestly feel he could have gone any other item, and it would have been better.
More
Okay,
boots.
not any other. Yeah, no.
Let's start
PK.
thinking of bad items. PK actually
Yeah.
would have been fine. Honestly,
Yeah.
that would have been fine.
No, but like, why didn't he go for lightning?
Sure.
If he wanted to have, I feel that lightning could be really strong, or something that's more agility intensive, because you know his shield is completely reliant on his agility. And although No Fire Blade does give 22, which is more than the average, like Agi carry item, right? And wow, rally PK there was quite nice.
And Ro16 actually goes
Now
through on the
Magnus-
Ancients, as he actually gets a fair number of those kills, and Misery might be falling here as Kinesis comes in. Batblast gonna hit too, but it doesn't matter. And they get the face hug onto Kinesis, and his inherent defense keeping him alive for a while, but not long enough. There's the team finally coming in. Gunblade looking for something, pops his shield, but that's gonna be the end of that. Tempest actually eating the Mauler, and he will pay for it, but Parasite is still gonna fall as a result. And so they do have 2 ways now to kill the puzzle box minions between the Tempest and the Gunblade, which isn't bad, but
Yeah,
I mean they're
I don't know,
gonna
I still-
take a bunch of damage.
like he kind of needs a Jomders, I feel. Against the, you get rid of the Shackled with
True.
Jomders, and you get rid of the Haunt, and you get rid of the Freeze, the Ice Imprisonment, I mean. And the Silence from the Parasite. I feel it's a very good item on Gunblade in general, just for the mobility.
Mhm.
But who am I to speak about Gunblade in competitive, because you don't see it very often, to be
I-
completely honest.
I'm really not sure how you're exactly supposed to build them, what the optimal build is. I'm a terrible Gunblade player, so.
Who isn't?
I like the Geometer's Bane idea. There are a few, I think, good Gunblade players. Somebody
Yeah.
on Tree plays Gunblade, right? Is it Balthazar or Boxy?
Probably Boxing.
It's probably Boxy.
He plays Tarot as well and stuff.
Oh god, that hero's gonna be awful when it gets into competitive.
Really?
It's gonna be broken as fuck.
Oh, you mean, yeah, I completely agree with that statement. What you just said there, Tarot is going to be absolutely incredible.
People are gonna, it's gonna be first man material, I feel like.
Yeah, same. Because Tarot is on the same level as Puppet Master in terms of single target damage, only he does it to 2 people.
He does it to multiple people, and he doesn't need the setup that Puppet does. He doesn't have to use his ultimate and put it on cooldown. He can just get an Assassin Shroud and run around the entire fucking time and kill everything. Anyway, in the top lane, they will be able to hit Misery on the Prisoner, and he's definitely going to fall. Absolutely no support, and the collapse is significant from the leading team.
Kinesis was auto-attacking creeps, but you know,
Well, they had to
who
die.
cares? Yeah,
Get the
they did
kill
have
anyway.
to die. Yeah, Cookies killing Misery. But I don't know, Tarot. I like the hero. It's an interesting concept, but
It's too powerful. I mean,
I
you
don't
can,
know.
in the middle of a fight with Ricochet, you can literally kill supports. Like, they'll just die.
like just using the Q.
Yeah.
If he's lucky enough, because
Sure.
in the end it doesn't do that much damage.
I mean, you have
But-
to get the right balances, and you might have to crit. But, like, when the game is going 45 minutes to an hour, and you can crit for 1400 damage off of the Q,
Yeah.
like, that's going to kill supports. They're just going to die. They're going to melt, and that's what's going to happen.
And then in team fights, if people aren't careful, like if you put the
Bound by Fate.
the Forest Cry,
Oh,
no,
or
no.
that.
yeah, Forest Cry on someone in a team fight, and the person forgets about it because it lasts such a long time.
It
Actually, Gunblade being seen by the Revolt, but it lasts such a damn long time. The Forest Cry. So
And Glacius is
I
real
actually
bad.
had it in Team M, yeah, by Glacius, but I had it in a team M where I managed to kill people who thought they were safe from me just because I was about 1.5k range away. But no, I was attacking his buddy at 600 range, and then the Force Guy managed to hit him at 900 range, and I critted
Yeah.
twice in a row and he died.
Yeah.
There was nothing he could do. He like I feel that there aren't many good tarot players right now because they don't know how to optimally build him other than just to shroud and so go further from there. Kinesis.
And this will be a big team fight right here, actually, and their up goes through, but the Tempest Hole actually immediately, no, it's not canceled, I'm sorry, I thought it was. Anyway, Misery gonna put the ultimate down, and they will get that one counter kill, so Cookies being traded for Cookies. Forgotten One died in the initial stage, and now Gunblade trying to run away with the Demonic Shield. That's a really interesting shield animation.
Cookies then died.
Cookies died.
One Cookies died. Not the other Cookies. You said the other Cookies died, but Kinesis stayed alive.
I said
Gotta
Cookies
get
died.
attacks. Yeah, I know, but I already said Cookies died.
No, Cookies died in that fight.
Yeah. But not the other Cookies.
No, not the other Cookies. Cookies died. Sorry, you're confusing the viewers.
Well, currently we have Stu spamming the chat, so I don't think
we have
our viewers are confused.
28 viewers. It's not bad.
Yeah, okay. It's not bad, but I'm just saying that Stu is the only one talking.
Yeah, well, it's because we can't seem to shut him up. Believe me, I've tried.
Well, this game has turned out to become quite even,
yeah.
but I still, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Hellborn has the edge in the late game. Well, at the same time I don't, because they have a Tempest. It's like, it's very iffy. Because Tempest could end up help carry the game with amazing ultimates, but that would require Kinesis and Magnus to also place their ultimates on top of that. But at the same time, Prisoner can easily cancel, and so can Rally. Rally later on, not as much anymore, but Prisoner can always cancel unless he gets a Void Talisman. But Parasite can always cancel. I didn't even mention that. I was just...
Sorry, you were saying things that probably made some degree of sense, and I was completely not paying attention to any of them. And I also missed the kill on a Pingu. Maybe I didn't. I was looking at something else. Top Cookies pushing the tower in. They will get that on the Night Raid side. And we see the Mass Control actually onto Wretched Hag, and could be in some trouble. Will be able to blink away, though. And if Parasite can pop the puzzle box, just start auto-attacking away, because why not? That's apparently what we do in this game now. No further engagement desired from RnR.
Okay, so Prisoner hasn't gotten any farm after his PK, pretty much.
Yep.
Which is why this game has turned decently equal, but now, looking at the gold charts, we see that Night Raid has again taken the lead by a decent amount, not substantial, I would say. Decent.
Yeah. And Cookies' farm in this game on the Wretched Hag, that Cookies, has been solid but not great. And considering he went RmR, I kind of would have expected, and had the short lane, and killed Kinesis a couple of times, I kind of would have expected him to have a little bit more than 430 GPM.
On the other hand, Radley has boosted his farm quite a bit, and now has
370.
Staff of the Master on top of the PK.
So that's probably where all that money's going. They're letting Rally take some of the farm from Wretched Hag.
And Prisoner, who now has dropped to 300 GPM when he was originally 400. Okay, he's just gonna ulti. He just ultied the Ancients, because apparently why not? 60-second cooldown.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's not bad.
Only I feel like with Rally you want to do less farming and more ganking, because he can one-shot anyone on the Legion team right now. Like literally anyone gets one-shotted except for Gunblade. But that's because Gunblade has armor compared to others. Well, Tempest might survive as well, but I doubt it.
And he's going to ignore a fair bit of armor too, so...
Yeah.
The question is, will it be enough? I think Gunblade survives the burst, and Magnus survives the burst, and Tempest might.
No, Magnus has no armor.
That's true.
I think Tempest might just because of the Astrolabe.
Mm-hmm.
But Kinesis... maybe. Kinesis has the same amount of chance to survive as Magnus, I feel.
Yeah. Hard to tell. He has to go try to kill somebody and you can figure out. I don't really feel like looking at all their armor and shit like that and doing any sort of math.
No? You don't want to do math?
Dude, math sucks. I hate it.
Yeah. Anyways, Kongor is going to be attempted by the Hellpoint side, and they're trying not to make it obvious by putting Rally in the bot lane. Like,
And
oh,
Hag
I'm
in the middle
pushing
lane.
you guys. Yeah, and Hag in the middle lane, but are they going to be able to kill Kongor then? Okay, yeah, they
It seems like it.
spots.
Also, Box is a good item.
Is it? Oh, is
In
Rally
my
going to go for
opinion,
this?
yes. No, it's fine.
Uh,
We'll kill Kongor, so Hag on
Alien
token.
target eliminated.
You
on Hag.
Cookies actually getting the kill as well. So not only do they get the token on Cookies, they also get the kill on Cookies.
Yeah. 200 gold is not that big a deal. You're trying to force it, Shorthand. You have to let it happen organically, alright?
Organically? Did
yeah.
you just say that?
Yeah.
Organically. Okay. I would say more naturally is the better.
It's the
word
same
to use.
thing.
Only organically sounds so like. Are you talking about like organic food? Like, what are you doing?
You've never heard that before?
No, I've never heard people say organically rather than naturally.
It's
Or
a
instead of.
slightly different context. It more, I don't know, it's better in my opinion to use that word in that
Hellborn
phrase.
have overrun
But
the
I
Legion
feel for
FOB.
conversations like sake, you need to use naturally.
no, it's organically is the typically accepted
No.
word. No, it really is. I promise you, Shorthand. RmR gonna turn the ports back, and Night Raid filling with their brand new token. They can do some pushing of this base. Hashtag sending illusions in to annoy people. Glacial Blast even used on them as well as the crippling slugs.
Soul's Bulwark picked up on the rally, and Shrunken picked up on Prisoners, so I guess they want to wait on those items in the courier. They're a pretty big deal. Also, Nullstone on Hag. I don't know, I don't think they should be backing per se, but they could have waited for those items.
Yeah.
And then gone again. Like,
He's just
there's
gonna get
really
caught
no-
out and killed.
okay, Parasite's just spamming the use of his puzzle box. Like, they just don't want to fight, which I find confusing, to say the least. I guess he's using it to counter ward,
Yeah.
but
The
yeah.
Legion side's vision is actually pretty insubstantial. The puzzle box is gonna find their only remaining ward. And here comes the magma stun onto the two of those minions, but they're still gonna get the ward kill.
They're like, lol, what do you want from us,
Yeah.
Magnus?
Anyway, bottom lane Gunblade actually forced to pop the Shrunken and the Energizer to get away from this initiation. Nullstone will be taken off by his ultimate. No, by the Nullfire Blade.
No fire.
And nope, they're gonna get the blast onto two in the background actually. Tempest Hole only to catch the prisoner, and he's gonna get pulled back in by the ultimate rally. Actually walked into the Tempest Hole, because that's pretty great. Kinesis looking for some burst damage. They're still gonna be able to kill the Forgotten One. Raleigh gonna die before he gets his ultimate. No, he did get his ultimate off somehow. I missed that. Anyway, token goes through as Hag falls here, but now she's looking to come back up. Finish off this Gunblade, hook doesn't come, and that will stop the teleport, so Pingu's gonna fall. And in the end, that's actually a 4v5 team fight that goes in favor of Night Raid, thanks to their superior initiation and the fact that they had the token. So Parasite, in the meantime, pushing this top lane, and Magma's the only one left to defend the base on Legion side. Buybacks are available from Tempest and Kinesis, and I'm guessing they're going to have to use them if they don't want to lose racks here.
Not to forget also the Magnus.
Magnus has a
For
buyback,
the guys. Yeah.
but he's dead, so he
But
doesn't have to use,
Parasite,
he's
like-
alive, so he doesn't have to buy back. Anyway.
Did
yeah,
he not use
there you
his...
go. He's dead.
Yeah. Okay, work on your micro, man. Come on. You got this.
And
I believe.
Torture is going to fall as well, gets hooked back in off the Shackle, and Kinesis is going to come and respawn here. Buyback is used by Magnus, and that's his actual final buyback. Nice, poured away from Cookies, and he avoids the Lava Surge stun. This looks like it'll be bot racks if they commit forward, but they're not really doing it. Tempest actually respawned, he didn't use a buyback either. They do not have Tempest Hole. Lava Surge is going to miss once again. They put the freeze and the Glacial Downpour there. It will be a 1-for-1 as Glacius falls in favor of the Legion, but the
Hellborn
Magnus,
have
and
overrun
top
the Legion
tower
FOB.
gets taken out by Parasite, so they got a couple of tier 3 towers but no racks, and Gunblade has respawned. So, again, Night Raid just like, they have issues with this high ground thing. I don't know if they think they've won so they don't have to care anymore, and they are really far ahead at this point, but
I mean, look at the kills. They're only 3 kills ahead.
yeah, I mean, the golden experience, though, is pretty massive. And then we'll get the Torture
Yeah.
here, as well as Prisoner comes in with his ultimate. Gonna be able to lock down Forgotten One, and that'll be a kill. And Tempest falls, as well as Cookie manages to chase him down. But actually, Kinesis doing a lot of damage to this Prisoner, and is gonna get this kill. We'll see if Wretched Hag can get the counter. In the top lane, they did lose Pingu as Parasite picked him off, and Thesis is definitely going to die.
Cookies.
Cookies, no.
Cookies won.
Cookies did lose to Cookies.
The Legion barracks are liquidated.
And,
The
alright,
Legion barracks are liquidated.
bot racks getting taken out. Top racks are exposed, mid racks are not, but there's 2 heroes pushing
The
that lane
Hellborn
down
have overrun
to
a
fix
Legion
that
FOB.
problem. They're trying to back this Wretched Hag off, but yeah, they don't care. I mean, Cookies is, again, 570 GPM. We have 470 on King Play-Doh, 435 on Present. I mean, the amount of farm on the Hellborn side is getting kind of ridiculous. They're going to jump well past that and kill Torture pretty damn easily. And Stasis Smash not doing all that much, Rally compelling himself away. He should be just fine, and I think we're looking at Mega Creeps here, to be honest. Kinesis is going to die. Seismic Slam. He wasn't even close to him. Rally is actually going to survive. No, Kinesis Blast come through. That'll be a kill. Nullstone not deactivated, and Wretched Hag just fine as he runs away top lane. They do manage to take out the racks, as Parasite's just like, I don't care anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and kill these melee racks.
The split push is real. Like, they're winning fights and managing to take racks at the same time. Parasite, man. Are you glad that he's getting nerfed? I kind of actually thought that Parasite was only Cancer and TMM, and to a certain extent, just a good jungler. I didn't consider him overly OP by any means. But
I think he's a little bit too powerful. The only change he really needs is to make it so that his level 4 of Infest is plus 0% health, as opposed to actually regetting it.
I feel that that affects his farm too much, and his ability with Puzzle Box, which is the reason. No. The reason he's OP is because he can push towers with ballistas. I really don't think that it should have nerfed his HP regen, but rather just make him unable to go into ballistas because they're mechanical units.
The problem, I'm okay with him being able to go into ballistas and use them. The problem is you can't force him out of the ballista because he's so fast and he is magic immune, and if you get damage on him, he can bring it back. So the thing is, like, a ballista doesn't really have that much health. Hell Cannon right now is 500 health. It's not a problem to do 500 damage. The problem is to do 500 damage to a magic immune unit that can run way faster than you, and you then have to do 300, so then you do 300 later, and you do 300 later, and you never actually force him out because he regen all his health back. Anyway, middle lane, they will kill Torture. Prisoner, it looks like he might fall here, as his ultimate doesn't do all that much, and he's going to die. Huge play, though, from Rally with the Seismic Slam. 2-man Tempest ult, but the Eruption in the background is cancelled by Glacius. Glacius Downpour doing some stuff, and that's the CC vote as Night Raid takes this series 2-0, and in the end, that means that RmR going back down to the loser bracket round 1. Night Raid advancing to the round of 8, and on their way, perhaps getting it back into Diamond Division, but I don't know, final thoughts, game, series, Fergan?
Night Raid just, like, they had a plan and they followed it to the dot, if you know what I mean by saying that. Like, they had their lanes, they made sure to get farm on the hero who needed farm, and they made sure to gank and push when it was, like, possible. They knew their timings, and essentially that's what caused them to get that substantial lead in gold by constantly going for their timings. Like, when Hag had his ultimate up, they could go for a team fight. When they knew that, let's say, Tempest had just used their ulti, they just pushed the lane, and they're like, okay, well, you can't do anything about this because you have a Gunblade and you have a Magnus. Magnus can't really do much without another hero setting stuff up for him, I feel. Or counter-initiating, at least. But, yeah, well played by Night Raid, I feel.
Yeah, I think in the end they just got a little bit too much farm on the Hellborn side. They were able to get some pretty massive GPMs, and when you have a resource disadvantage that's substantial, and it's pretty hard to come back from.
And yet Nightmares was still only on 150 GPM with a major totem, Striders, Rev Ward, and a TP. Like, he gets nerfed even harder than Fusen. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was a bit of a suffer game for him, but either way, Night Raid moving on. Congrats to them. RmR, I kind of expected a little bit more from them in the series. I figured that they might take it longer than just 2 games, and considering the talent that's there, I thought they would do better. I mean, they drew a pretty bad early matchup in Night Raid, who is one of the better teams in HoN right now, despite the fact that they're inconsistent, at least about showing up. But who knows if maybe Pingu's team will stick around this time and do some stuff.
I mean, they had a ringer because Boss XID
Oh,
couldn't play, and that's why they had Staff. And I don't think they ever scrimmed with Staff beforehand. They just knew him because of Pingu's contacts with Ogre.
Right.
No, but like seriously with Parasite, please, if he couldn't go into ballistas, then I think he'd be fine. Then I think he wouldn't be OP.
I think that doesn't fit the hero though, because okay, he can infest anything except for a ballista.
Yeah. I think that would be a valid change because, like, the 1.5% HP regen, it'll nerf him too hard. He won't be viable anymore.
I don't think so. I mean, like we saw Parasite reasonably consistently before he got the buff. It's not like we never saw Parasite. No, we saw Parasite a fair bit because he was one of the few heroes that could actually effectively jungle, and that was when he was still losing health at level 4 of Infest. So I don't see how that would nerf him too hard if he was a viable hero with a less powerful ability than the one I suggested.
Maybe it's because I'm biased because I play a lot of Parasite, but
I mean, you probably have a better perspective on I do because I play a fair bit of Parasite, but not as much as you do, and not in the competitive scene, so there's that as well. But I feel like I don't think he needs a substantial nerf, and I think that removing the mechanical unit or saying, oh, it's a mechanical unit, he can't take it over. I get there's some logic there, but it's a little bit too inconsistent, and I'd rather have him be able to take over pretty much any unit, but nerf
what
healing
Conquer?
Factor.
Ancients?
That's why I said pretty much.
I want him to take over Ancients.
Ancients would be bad.
He should take over Ancients. He should be able to take over Ancients when he has Staff of the Master. Yep. Go into a Dragon.
I wouldn't even be mad if there were staff effects that affected abilities that weren't ultimates. I'd be okay with that. And like made them like a second ultimate, that'd be kind of cool.
Imagine Bramble's W. Instead of the ultimate getting buffed, what would then happen with the ensnaring shrubbery is that it would go on everybody in your team, regardless of where they are. Make it global.
Okay.
But that would be ridiculously overpowered because Staff would be a perfect item for Bramble. Talking about health and mana and everything. But anyways, it'd be fun.
Alright, that's going to do it for this time. So, well done tonight, right, as I've said several times now. But that's going to do it for this cast and this series.